Okay, so let me explain something to you real quick. A lot of you guys have things that you want to do. You want to be a content creator, maybe you want to start a business. You have these great goals, but yet you're so focused on what other people are going to say about you, and it's stopping you from doing what it is that you want to do. Okay, I used to be trapped in that as well. I know how it feels. It's very daunting. Been there, done that. Lived my whole 20s so worried about what my coworkers were going to think, so worried about what my friends were going to think, my family, my partners, like whatever, like just so focused on everyone else except for me and what I wanted to do. And it led to being depressed because I had to pretend to be this person. I had to pretend to like certain things or act a certain way because I didn't want people to not like me if I was my true authentic self. And that led to me being a very heavy drinker. I've posted videos about how I used to struggle with alcohol abuse. It just was a very dark place for me. All right. So, how did I pull myself out of that? Well, it got to the point where I was so sick and tired of working my 9 to 5. They treated me like shit. I was there for 6 years and I was so miserable, crying all of the time. And COVID came around and it just felt like the right time to quit and start doing my own thing. And I'm glad I did. There's never been a period in my life where I did something that was different from what I was used to and then came out on the other side regretting the decision. Every move that I have made, every decision that I have made, I've always been proud of that decision after the fact. Like it always worked out in my favor. Okay, so how do you stop caring so much about what people think? You have to get to a point in your life, and for me, I was 29 going on 30 when I finally got out of that. Okay, but you have to get to a point in your life where you are sick and tired of living for everyone else. You have to get to a point in your life where you see how unhappy you really are. And for me, I was crying all the time. I was drinking all the time. I was overeating all the time. I was just a very unhappy and miserable person. I was very miserable. But the reason why I was so comfortable with being miserable was because I was around other miserable people. All of my coworkers hated their job, right? All of my friends hated their job. All of my family hated their job. I never was around people who liked their job. I was never around people who had their own business. I was never around people who ate healthy. Like you have to change your environment. And if you don't have anyone, like how I didn't have anyone, doing something different from what I was used to, you're going to have to spend time by yourself. And I know that's scary for a lot of people because it's like, oh my gosh, being by myself, not hanging out with friends, not gossiping, like, what am I going to do? I'm going to be bored. That's the problem. You have too many people's opinions in your ear clouding your own judgment. You have accepted the opinions and beliefs of other people and you don't even realize it. Let's say you want to be a content creator and you're telling your friend this idea. Like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing this and I follow this one influencer, she's doing this. Like you're super motivated about this idea that you have. And so you share it with your friend. And because she has her beliefs and her opinions about stuff, maybe she doesn't say something necessarily like negative and like, oh, you can't do it. But maybe her response is, well, I heard that you have to have millions of followers in order to make any money. That statement alone could completely discourage you. And that statement isn't even true. That's just what she heard. That's what she thinks. And so she's passing that belief on to you. And now you are accepting that belief. And now you're self doubting yourself. And now you're second guessing whether or not the idea that you had of being a content creator was even a good one. Just off of that. That used to happen to me all of the time. But when you spend time by yourself and you don't have anyone to share your ideas with, you're just going to do it, right? Because who is telling you that it's stupid? Who is telling you that it's hard? Nobody, right? So get out of the cliques and the groups. You don't have to be gossiping and being around people all the time to function. You know, it amazes me like how many women need another woman to go and work out. Not trying to throw shade, but it's like sometimes I think we just don't realize how much power we have within ourselves. And it's sad. And I used to feel the same way. But you are so strong and you are so capable, but yet you don't think so because you don't know how to function by yourself. You don't know how to do something differently by yourself. But I'm encouraging you to start. I'm encouraging you to try. Keep some of your ideas to yourself. Don't feel like you have to share everything with everybody. It's not for everybody. The vision and the idea that you have is for you. God gave that to you. You want to lose weight? Just lose weight. You don't have to take a poll. You don't have to tell everybody. You don't have to put it on Facebook. You don't have to do all that. Just start losing weight. You don't need external validation. You don't need the approval of others to feel good about yourself. You can feel good about yourself by yourself. So when you start doing that, then you start to stop caring what people think because you realize that the only validation you need is the validation from within. Okay? So I know it's a hard journey. I've been on this journey for 4 years. I would say it took me about a year of being by myself and understanding my own power to where I was finally able to stop caring so much about what people think. And then something else that I started to do too that really helped was I just started to pour into myself, give myself my own energy. I started exercising. I started losing weight. I lost over 100 pounds. And by being on that journey alone, my weight loss and fitness journey, I developed more confidence because I was showing myself that I'm capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. Weight loss was by far the hardest thing I ever did in my life. And it's because I had to keep making the right decision more often than not in order to lose weight. So when you pour into yourself, when you give yourself your own energy and you stop giving it to other people, you start to become more confident in yourself. I have truly become my own best friend because I pour into me and I take care of me and I put myself first. Okay? So get out of the mindset of caring what people think. Again, I know it's hard, and contrary to popular belief, most people can't do it. Most people care too much about what other people think. That's why it's hard to find other people who don't care, because most people do care, which is why you have to be by yourself so that you don't have to take in their beliefs and their opinions because they care, but you don't, or you're trying not to. All right? All right, you guys. Make sure you guys join my Transformation Tribe. It's my school community. It's brand new. I'm putting a whole bunch of content in there from motivation, inspiration, weight loss tips, how to eat healthier, how to be more active, workout plans, guides, and just all of the things to not only make you a healthier person if you're trying to lose weight, get in shape, or just eat better, but also a more motivated person, a more disciplined person, a more productive person. Just really trying to help you reach your fullest potential in all aspects of your life. So make sure you join that. The school community link is down below in the description, and it's also in my link tree, and I will see you guys over there. Bye.